Welcome to STACKr News. What did you miss last week in web dev? Last week we quit and started over, stopped procrastinating, and learned Svelte. In this video, I'll highlight my favorite creators from last week, and maybe you'll discover some new content that you didn't know about, but there's even more news in the STACKr News newsletter. Click the link in the description below to sign up. All of the links mentioned will be in the newsletter, and even if you don't want to sign up, you can still access all of the links mentioned. This is STACKr News. First up in top news, Parcel version 2 is out, ESLint version 8.0, NPM version 8.1, Nux 3 is now in beta, Remix will soon be open source after getting $3 million in funding, congratulations, and the State of CSS survey is now available. Go fill it out if you want a say in the current state of CSS. On to the VS Code extension of the week, check out the Sapling VS Code extension. It's a React component hierarchy visualizer. With this extension, you can easily see the actual structure of your React project instead of just the file structure. You can see all of the actual relationships between the components and containers in your application, props, and so much more. Let's take a look at some events coming up. Oktoberfest 2021 will be going on all October long. We have two great conferences coming up this week. Whether you're a React developer or a Vue.js developer, we have Vue.js Live and React Advanced coming up October 20th, 21st, 22nd, and 25th. There are 20% off discount codes in the newsletter, and I'll be live streaming portions of these events right here on my channel if you can't afford the full tickets. And then we have DevFest North America, which will be November 19th and 20th. This is a virtual and free event, and I'll be speaking there, so don't miss it. Go ahead and register now. Here are last week's videos in no particular order. In this video, Nick White and Tech with Tim give their step-by-step process on how they would learn to code if they could start over again. They talk about resources, teachers, and mentality for coding. Go check it out. If you want to find out what TinyML is, go check out this video from Anastasia Marchenkova, where she explains exactly what it is. I think it's microscopic robots. You asked for it and Callie Halden scripted it. He built your funny and strange Python animation ideas. Procrastination is a real problem. Sometimes planning ahead seems like such a daunting task. Sydney Buckner has a solution. She'll be hosting live planning sessions so that we can all plan together. Check out this video and go join her. It's easier when you have support. Go check out the latest New Boston video where Bucky gives an introduction to the New Boston blockchain. He's working on some really cool stuff and he needs your help. CSS Grid revolutionized CSS, making it so easy to create layouts, but it does have its limitations, many of which are solved with subgrid. Have you heard of it? Check out this video from Kevin Powell to learn all about subgrid. And if you missed my video from last week, we took a look at some of the recent updates with VS Code version 1.61. There were several great improvements, so go ahead and check it out. And there's a new series on the Net Ninja channel. In this one, Chris Pennington shows us how to make a blog post filter using HTML, CSS, and vanilla JavaScript. Apparently, Tadas Petra is building the next unicorn startup and he needs your help. Go check out this video for all of the details. In this video from Dave Gray, you'll learn how to set up a MongoDB database and connect it with Mongoose from your Node.js application. This tutorial is beginner friendly, so go check it out. Up next, we have another great crash course from Brad Traversy. In this one, we learn the fundamentals of Svelte by building a really cool feedback app. Now, many web apps need to send messages to their customers via SMS. In this video, Focus Otter will show you how to do that by using AWS Amplify and Amazon SNS. Do you just love data and you want to display it with beautifully animated charts? In this video from DevEd, you'll learn how to build charts using JavaScript and Chart.js. In this JavaScript crash course from Amigos Code, you'll learn the basics of JavaScript. JavaScript is among the building blocks of the web, and so it's important to understand. So go ahead and check out this tutorial. Now onto articles, podcasts, and socials. Here's a great article that I came across on Dev2. If I were to restart JavaScript again from scratch, then I would follow this roadmap. This is a great guide to learning JavaScript. For podcasts, go check out the latest Hasty Treat from Scott and Wes on syntax, where they talk about neat things in CSS Color. Over on Instagram, go check out CodingPhase to learn 5 CSS tricks nobody tells you. And on Twitter, Samudu asks, what type of coder are you? Again, there's even more content in the newsletter. The link is in the description below. If you missed last week's episode, go ahead and check that one out as well. I hope this was helpful. Like this video to help me out and subscribe if you haven't already for more videos like this.